Alright, it's September 9th, 2017, third day of the Wisconsin bear hunting season. First day we're getting out because I had school the last 2 days, so it's our first chance to go out here. We're heading to the Mead Wildlife area, hoping we can get a bear. We baited this morning and there was a bear there opening day at 6 in the afternoon, so they're around. We just rebaited, sprayed some more scent, so hopefully hopefully they'll be back in the area. We got Preston coming along today. He'll be doing the filming with this camera. JC, she'll be also there filming with the other camera. We're gonna take the bow out today. Hopefully get a chance at one. So stay tuned.
Alright, it's about 4:30. Got up in the stand. Me and JC are stacking Blume's alone on his own tree. It's a pretty nice setup out here. Just can't wait to see a triple BD down tonight. Yes! Oh. Yes! Stay down, stay down, stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Yes! Stay down. Yes! 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 Yes!
Get away, Al.
Let's go! Yes! That's sweet. Yeah!
That's awesome.
Bear down, baby. Let's go. Yes.
Yes. I've got that all on video. That's definitely going on my story.
No tracking involved.
Hey, Alex.
Woo! Ah, yes.
That's sick. Just drop from. Did you get up in the tree?
Oh, I got it.
Well, I've got that all right here. I'll send it to you too.
Oh,
I've got it in the morning and everything.
Sweet.
How's that feel?
Good. And that was. I told you it was gonna have to be a quick shot.
yeah.
I think I drilled it right in the heart.
You had. It's crazy that it climbed the tree.
Yeah, I know. I was looking for another arrow.
I was getting nervous. When I saw it, all I saw was a big black blob. I couldn't even actually
Triple
tell.
BD.
Yeah, and that
Let's
wasn't
go,
even the big
baby.
one.
I didn't know if it was a bear or not, but I just saw a black blob and I.
Guess what? Just killed a bear.
Tell him I'll send it to Mom if he wants to watch the video.
I just killed one. I just killed a bear. Well, there it is.
Climb the
pretty
tree.
neat. Maybe we'll get on trail camera phone.
Sitting in those trees. Bear down.
Yeah. That's all she is. Alright, so lost in all the excitement of my bear hunt, we forgot to film the post-game hunt. We just were caught up with emotions and we were super happy because it was a interesting day with some unexpected events. So we were just excited and completely blew our mind and we forgot all about it. So I'm just going to run through the hunt here quick now. So it was the first weekend of the bear season in Zone C in Wisconsin. And it was Wednesday was opening day, but I couldn't get out at all because I was down at school in Stevens Point. So me and my buddy Preston, who was working the camera, decided to go out Saturday morning and check all our bait spots and rebait them and spray some scent and figure out where we wanted to sit. And at the last place we checked, we found a spot where we thought we had a good chance of seeing some bear because on opening day there was one there at 6. So we went back out there around 3 or 4. And we weren't out there for 30 minutes, an hour, something like that, and we had a nice bear come in. And so I got real excited. In the first time around bear season 2 years ago, I rushed my shot because I didn't let the bear knock off the rock. So this time I was going to make sure I wait until the bear was absolutely, for sure, eating out of the stump. And so when it came out, it looked like it was going to go right to the stump. And I was waiting for it to knock off the rock, and it never did. All of a sudden it shot to the north of my log, and I didn't know if it was going to keep going because it looked like it wasn't interested in the bait. So I had to turn and drew back on it, and right as I drew back, it came back around to the other side of the bait, and I was at full draw already, and it knocked off the rock. So I had to lift up my bow to get over the arm on my climber, and as I was doing that, the cam of my bow, the limb caught on the arm there, and I accidentally hit the trigger of my release and shot an arrow unexpectedly and grazed hair off the top of that bear. And that was only an hour or so into it, but I was still pretty upset. If you ask JC and Preston, I was hand on my head, just shaking my head, looking like I was ready to jump out of the climber. And I was about ready to because I've had a lot of rough experiences, bad experiences while bear hunting. I thought this was just going to be another one. I was ready to give up at that point. So I was kind of out of it at that point. And then at around a little before 7, I want to say it's probably like 6:45 or 6:50, this little smaller bear came in, and I was about ready to draw back on that one when all of a sudden off in the distance a bigger bear started following it. So then we decided, well, maybe that's a mom and cub, I probably shouldn't shoot. But then they both came to the bait, and we noticed that while the big bear was eating out of the bait, the little bear stayed away, and anytime we tried to come close, the big bear kind of pushed away. So we got our doubts about that being a mom and cub, and they were even kind of nipping at each other up there. And then it got to around 6:55, and the big bear left, and the little bear went and started eating out of the stump. So we determined, well, if it was an actual mom and cub, the mom wouldn't leave and be nowhere to be found. And we were pretty sure at this point that it wasn't a mom and cub because But from the time that he was there alone to the time I shot, we waited 25 minutes and the mom was nowhere in sight. And that's how long it took for the bear to finally turn to give me the shot and the opportunity that I had in the video that you just seen. So we were sitting there waiting. It was actually pretty cool. We got some pictures with the bear, some selfies, because we didn't know if it was ever going to turn. And it finally turned, and I had to make my shot quick, and it had to be a good shot because it was leaving the bait. So I drew back as soon as I saw it turn, and it started walking away. At the last possible second, it stopped for just a split second. That's where I let go. And the arrow went right where I was aiming. It looked like I smoked it in the heart. And right next to the log, there's a tree that we have the trail camera on that's not more than 5 or 10 yards away. The bear climbed up there and it probably got a good 30 feet up in there when all of a sudden it just, fell backwards and came crashing to the ground. And that was pretty exciting because right after that happened, you heard the death moans and everything, so we knew that the bear was dead. And that's always a great feeling because I know with my bear and Nick's bear previous, when you see him actually die and hear the death moan, then it eliminates a lot of the hard work because the blood tracking for a bear is completely different than a deer. They don't open up, and it's just a nightmare, and you're sick to your stomach if you can't find the bear for sure. So this involved no tracking. We were super pumped up there, giving high fives. I called my little brother Jack right away because I thought he'd like that. So it just turned out to be a really good day, as what started as a day that we thought was going to be a disaster after that first bear. It wasn't the biggest bear, but it was my first bear, so I won't complain, and it's made a lot of good memories with some good friends and family, so we're looking forward to it. Again, next year when Bobby gets his take, hopefully we can get another one.